Befriending Yourself with Love. April 16, 2015. Beautiful bright hearts, why is it you rush so much to love everyone else, but have such a hard time loving yourself? Deep down you do know and understand that yes, you are worthy of your own affection and consideration, but for some reason, you don't seem to feel this love in your heart. When someone close to you tells you, you're beautiful, smart, or clever, you often turn to that nagging, inner voice that whispers negative, unloving words that you believe instead. Of all the emotional and mental problems and challenges you face daily, it is the struggle to love and to understand yourself that is the most difficult to overcome. When you feel unworthy and weak, you push positive feelings away in favor of even more negative ones, and sometimes you might express yourself with explosive bouts of anger. You might demonstrate a dysfunction in your behavior, or find destructive, hurtful ways to convey what you are feeling that is harmful to you and to others. Embracing your self-worth and seeing the good that you are, is vital. Beautiful bright hearts, to live a full, whole life where you can be objective with yourself in all aspects. It is when you stop loving yourself that you truly put at risk every relationship you have, especially the one with yourself. When you are not happy with yourself, you make it difficult to focus appropriately on the tasks before you. It is important, dear ones, to understand how deep your lack of self-worth can become and how it can sabotage your own happiness. Some ways that you may express or demonstrate that are telltale signs that you don't love yourself or understand yourself from a deep, personal level could be found in your people-pleasing behavior. You might tend to be defensive. You have disregard to your personal health and may develop poor eating habits. Some dear souls demonstrate a lack of self-love and self-understanding by trying to become perfect. They don't set appropriate boundaries or have difficulty communicating articulately or effectively, and often have walls or wear elaborate masks that hide their true self and feelings. Giving yourself the love and understanding that you so much deserve is such a hard thing to do. One of the reasons why loving yourself is so difficult is simply because the world doesn't always mirror back to you what you would prefer to believe about yourself. You tend to look for reinforcement from your friends and family members instead of seeking your inner person for your motivation. When one loves unconditionally, they love without the need of anything in return. They love purely, without need to be thanked or doted on. When you love unconditionally, dear ones, there is no criticism, no judgments, no comparisons, just pure, full-hearted, open love, and it is this level of love that each of you deserve from yourself. Believe, beautiful bright hearts, that you deserve to be loved so deeply. Because you look so earnestly to others to provide you with your encouragement and direction, you have forgotten how essential it is to trust yourself and to rely on your own efforts, beliefs, and non-biased judgments. Looking to others to pump up your self-esteem so you can manufacture confidence is not the path to go. Waiting for others to praise you or for their approval prevents you from moving progressively forward. Even if someone says something glowing about you, if you don't believe it is true, then their words have no meaning, they are just words. You must believe in you, and must believe that you are worthy and capable. You don't need the world's approval, you need your own. Even in this modern era, it is vital to your own growth and development to discover new ways to counter negative self-talk and find new ways that encourage you to see yourself as a worthy, love-filled person that is deserving of their own love and understanding. Take the time to explore who you are, know who you are, and not just from the way you brush your hair or wear your clothes. Take a good look from within. Recognize what your values are, and take the time to define your own personal integrity. Make it a conscious point to understand what it is you believe, and discern if your beliefs are based on someone else's. If you are wanting to change something, learn what is it you want to become that is attainable. As you become more aware of your thoughts, you are able to filter them from what you observe and choose thoughts that are positive. Of course, negative thoughts have much to teach you. They are your signs that there is something deeper that is bothering you and you need to pay attention. Becoming more aware of your thoughts gives you the power to separate from them, even if it's only for a few precious minutes. Take away the power of your negative thoughts simply by naming or acknowledging them, but not allowing them to overcome you. As you get better at changing your thoughts, you will see that your perception also changes. The more light you shine on them, the brighter they become. Beautiful bright hearts, when you don't accept that you are worthy and lovable, what you are really doing is affirming that feeling worthy and lovable is false. If you like using affirmations, create or find some that are optimistic and empowering. Admit that improvement is always possible and each day is a step in the right direction. With the era that you are in, there is much emphasis on body awareness. Just because a person is small, large, skinny, fat, black, white, yellow, red or anything else that would cast a label doesn't make them any less or more lovable or worthy of understanding. It is important to be healthy, to get adequate rest, diet and exercise, but what is most important, beautiful bright hearts, is liking who you are, just as you are. You are capable and have the ability to bring any change into your life. But before you can bring in personal changes, you need to accept and love yourself as you are, not what is portrayed in a model's picture or what you could become. Love yourself for who you are today, accept honestly and truthfully that you deserve the same amount of love you tend to shower everyone else with. Don't create personal goals that will become nagging challenges. If you are going to set goals, set them small at first while being realistic and open-minded. Be flexible and ready to make changes when something unexpected occurs. You have so much to offer life, but until you do, you must believe in yourself at a much deeper level. Every dear soul on this planet is different. Even the members of your family and friends are different. Yes, there will be similarities, but it is the differences that are meant to bring you together, not push you further apart. Don't loathe what someone else has accomplished or feel inadequate if you are thought of as odd. You are just as interesting and important as everyone else. The more you strive to fit in, the more false you will appear. Rejoice in your uniqueness. God does every day, and He demonstrates this by the many gifts He bestows upon you for you to discover. The more compassionate you are towards yourself, the more grateful you become. Here is an exercise everyone can do. Imagine you are your own best friend, and share with this best friend the kind of compassion, understanding, and love you would give to show you care. Instead of picking apart this best friend's weaknesses, you would speak encouragingly and with support over the things that are strong and radiant. Now, instead of imagining you are your best friend, become your best friend. Set each day as a new day to treat yourself kindly, with love, compassion, and true understanding. There are many things you can do, beautiful bright hearts, that will help to increase your self-worth, from practicing forgiveness to demonstrating more mindfulness, or working at harmonizing your emotions and feelings, and so much more. In order to shower yourself with genuine self-love and self-understanding, you will become the kind of person you would want to be with. When you give your love to someone, even if they are a friend, family, or someone new, don't wait for your gift of love to be validated. Give unconditionally. When you give more freely, you expect nothing in return, just the joy of giving. And when you give this depth of love to others, you are also giving to yourself. Learning to love and to understand more deeply is not something that will be done in a few hours or in a couple of days. It's a learning process that will take you on a marvelous journey of self-discovery. The more you are able to trust yourself and to accept your own uniqueness, you will be able to define what your values are, and understand your needs and wants at a more profound intensity. The more love, care, and understanding you give to yourself, the less you will need to turn to others to reinforce what you already know to be true. You'll create strong relationships and correct the fragile ones as they begin to match your values and true passion for life, that encourages your indispensable self-worth to rise to the point you believe you are lovable. When you shift your thinking, beautiful bright hearts, you shift your thought on yourself and how you see yourself. So, shift your thoughts on unconditional love, so you may respect yourself more, and believe in your heart and soul that you are deserving of your own kindness, love, and understanding, and so it is. I'm Ascended Master, Lady Nada, through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com